Hi, I'm a Blisy.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to RNG abuse Pheromosa in Pokemon Moon version. This is a very different guide for what it would be for Buzzwole, so only follow this for Pheromosa. So there's a few things you need to know about this game. In order to catch Pheromosa and RNG it properly, you need to kill all of the Pokemon creating dust in the game, in that cave. So I think there's 5 Pokemon creating dust. You need to kill all of them. They advance the RNG very erratically, and also if you have to stand in the exact spot that I'm standing in order to get 0 NPCs, and that's it pretty much. In game you're also going to need honey to start an encounter, and you're going to need just a way to catch the Pheromosa. Aside from that, out of game you're going to need Eon Timer. It's in the lower right hand corner here, and you're also going to need 3DS RNG Tool, which I just popped up on your screen. Now, what we're going to be doing is you're going to hit A on the screen, and a character's portrait's going to load, and you're going to try and match that loading picture to one of these needles here. So ready? You'll see it in a sec. And you're just going to try and match this, and you're going to do this 8 times. You hit B to back out, and then you hit A again, and it loads again. And this helps figure out what is going on with the RNG. It's just a calibration thing. You'll have to do it every single time. But you know, it takes some getting used to because the needles and the spinner goes very quickly, but the RNG does not advance when you're on this continue screen here. So what I suggest is recording the whole process, recording 8 of them like with your phone or whatever, and then entering them in and like kind of buffering, like pausing and unpausing to get the exact last frame of these little spinners to get used to what's going on. That's basically what I did to learn how to do this properly. Yeah. And this takes about 8 numbers, but it could sometimes be more, sometimes less. I have a result here. I don't trust myself. I'm going to go for one more to confirm I got the right seed. I did get the right seed. Alright. So you go usually until you get one result here. Then you go over to the Wild RNG tab, and you leave it on this continue screen, and I'm going to bring this up for you guys. So you're going to click UB, and you're going to click Pheromosa, and it'll automatically set a bunch of stuff, so you can ignore that. Then you're going to change the perfect IVs to 4 or 5, depending on what you're looking for. And then you're going to select what natures you want. I'm going for adamant, naughty, timid, modest, maybe. And then I'm going to check UBQR only. Then you hit, and if you want a hidden power, you would pick whichever one you want here. Then I'm going to hit calculate. And what you're looking for is a big row. Like this one is actually really good. There's a lot of frames in a row here of this modest one. And I quite like it, but it's at 25 minutes. I don't know if I want to wait 25 minutes to just potentially miss something. So let's see if there's something a little bit. This is a really good, by the way. This is a really good frame. It's a really good spread. I just don't know if that's what I want. So I'm going to hit 4 frames so I can lower it. And what you're looking for is big clusters like that, like this. This is only 1 minute into the game, and I would only have to hyper train 2 stats. That's not bad. It's only 1 more than the other one. This is 4 minutes in, and there's a huge train in naughty here. Stuff like that. I think I'm going to go for this modest one that's like a minute in. You know, I don't have to wait very much. And the advantage to having multiple things like this in a row is that means since there's multiple frames in a row, and the frames occur based on passage of time, the easier it is for you to hit what you're looking for. So now I'm going to right click, you click set as target frame, then you go over to Gen 7 Toolkit and you hit the calculate button, and it'll tell you what to type in EonTimer. Now, I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to type in the bottom part of EonTimer that says target frame, what it tells me. So 6570. Now the top part of EonTimer, the pre-timer, you set that at 3500 for old 3DS or a 2DS. And this is before the new 2DS is out, but the new 2DS you would set the same as the new 3DS when that comes out. And the new 3DS you set to 2500. It's basically how long the world takes to load, because the RNG doesn't start until the world loads up. So you want to time that countdown with the loading of your game. So as you see here, we're going to hit start on the EonTimer and A on our DS at the same time. And this will count down and the world will pop up basically as you see when the timer ends. So from here you hit X and you hover over the bag. And from when the timer hits 0 here, you're going to hit A to open your bag, and you're going to select your honey. And as you can see, I've killed all my dust clouds, like there's no dust cloud here or whatever, and I'm standing in this specific spot. You have to stand in this spot too. Now with that out of the way, I'm going to cut the video so you guys don't have to see any of the waiting I'll be doing. Alright, there's only 10 seconds left, so I'm just going to try and hit A as EonTimer finishes its countdown. Here we go. So then the bag loads up, and then you just go over to your honey and you use it, and you don't have to be quick in the bag at all. It just, takes as much time as you want. The RNG does not advance unless the world map is loaded. Now if the Ultra Beast music is playing, that's a pretty good sign, but it's not a guarantee, of course. So I'm just going to catch it, and I'm going to check its stats to make sure it aligns with what's going on with me. So it's kind of hard to Master Balls. And the good thing about Pheromosa is there's 4 of them, so you can get a lot of really good Pokemon this way. There we go. And let's open up the 3DS RNG tool. Whoa, wrong thing. So let's open up this to see what's going on with my Pheromosa. So, hold on. Oh my goodness. Yes. I mashed through all this while I'm adjusting the screen here. So this is the stats I'm going for. I was going for a modest one. I think the surprise factor could be pretty good, even though physical attacking is typically more popular, as far as I'm aware. Alright, so let's see here. Now this is a pretty hard frame to miss. So let's see if I manage to do it. So it's naive. I did miss it, which actually sucks pretty bad. Let's see what frame I hit. So if we go over to Wild RNG, we can leave all this as normal. We would change this to 3. Oh, just use 4. We're going to click using stats. Then we're going to type in the stats and the nature we got. So I'm also going to check naive, wherever you are. I'm on naive is checked, and we're just going to type in what stats it is. So it's 56, 179, 68, 188, 61, 211, and then you hit calculate. And it'll tell me. And so as you can see, I was probably only plus 4 or 5 frames above it. This one is plus 16, which is weird because it's only 1 frame later. So when you're this close to it, there's just not much else you can do about it. So you just have to kind of reset and try again. It sucks, but that's kind of the way it goes. So we're just going to have to find our seed again, and I will do that with you guys one more time. Okay, so we're just going to do another attempt at this. I'm going to... Where'd it go? Sorry, I accidentally changed the scene. So we're just going to do the spinners again and see what we can get. And like I said, with Pheromosa, it's going to actually be a pretty good training tool for you to learn these things, because there's 4 of them, right? And you're likely going to miss your frame a few times just trying to get it, so that's actually pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I mean, aside from that, I don't know. This is a pretty good way to experience the RNGing process, because you have 4 of a Pokemon to try out an RNG. You can record it. You're going to mess it up, so it's just going to make you really good at the spinners. And I got 1 more to go. Let's see what we get. Alright, back to Wild RNG. And we search. Let's see if anything good pops up, like any good lots. This one's actually pretty good, but I'm wow, I'm pining for something a little better. Man, I don't want to wait so long. Whoa, hey, Juicy Adamant. Yeah, I don't want to wait so long. Some of these are very long. There's a 20-minute wait, so I'm gonna change it to 3 and see what I can get, just because I want an earlier time limit with like on my own I would RNG for something better than this one, but I would take this one just for this video, just to show you guys how to lessen the constraint on my time. Like this one, right? This one is huge frame window. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna try and pick like the middle of it. It's like, I don't know what, it's like 29 or 31 frames. So we want like 15 in. So we'll go. So this is pretty much halfway through. I don't know. It's a little more. Is that more than halfway? That's like, wait. I don't know. We'll do like this. Because it starts at 41, so it's 20 in, and it ends at 91. No, it doesn't end at 90. It ends at 70. It should be like, yeah, it should be like here, whatever. I right click, I'm going to hit set as target frame. I'm going to calculate here. It's going to tell me what to set Eon Timer as, so I will do that. 6740. And then we start. And we hope for the best. And I will edit out the waiting for you guys, of course. Alright, we only got a few seconds left before the timer runs out, so let's try and catch this Pheromosa. So I hit A on the bag when the timer is 0, and I'm going to just pop in my honey, and hopefully I can get the Pheromosa I was aiming for. The Ultra Beast music is playing, so that's a pretty good sign, but you know, it's not over until we see what it is. So I think I was aiming for a naughty natured one. Yes, I was, and I will have to hyper train. Oh boy, 3 of the style. I really wouldn't have to RNG probably, or not RNG, hyper train the special attack, but you know, we could. And you know, this is just, again, I only went for a 3-stat one because I didn't want to wait 20 minutes, but you could absolutely wait 20 minutes if you have the time to do so. You know, I just I just did not. Alright, and I'm pretty confident in my ability to get this one, so we'll see. Alright, and let's check it out. So if we go to Pokemon, yeah, 169 is not very good health. As you can see, it's a naughty nature, and if I pop open the 3DS RNG tool, and I type in its stats, so to confirm without using the judge, because I do not have the judge feature in this game because I'm lazy, you go over to using stats, and you type in whatever your stats are. So I'm 169, 185, 68, 186, 61, and 204. You calculate. Did I type something wrong here? What? 69, 185. Oops. And here we go. It shows exactly the frames I was aiming for. So, as you can see, I just got it perfectly. So, hope that was helpful to all of you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.